Hi everyone, welcome back to the Kaylee and Abduction. It's Kaylee. So today I just thought it would be kind of like a fun little idea to do a reflection of the year whilst doing my makeup. I don't know, I like watching these kinds of videos, so I thought it would be fun to do with you guys. So starting at first, I go in with a Bioma Hydrating Milky Toner on my skin. It has zero fragrance and it's super hydrating and it's really nice and lightweight. Super good skin prep step for the dry skin gals such as myself. I already put this on, so we're just gonna jump straight into foundation. I use the ColourPop Pretty Fresh in the shade Medium 80W. So in January of this year, I decided to take the leap and start content creation. It's something I had been interested in since my early teens with the rise of YouTube and everything, but I just didn't have the self-confidence to do it, and I didn't think I was interesting enough. The older I get, I am 26 for reference, the more I realize that that's not true. You are interesting enough to do things and you deserve to do the things that you want. Starting my content creation, I post rave content in case some of you didn't know. I started out with about 1,500 followers on Instagram at the beginning of the year. Ending this year, I have, I think, like 3.6K. So I more than doubled, which is crazy. I still get really giddy over that all the time because I'm like, what do you mean? If you put 3,000 people in a room, that's a lot. I know it doesn't sound like a lot in today's age with social media and how easy it is to go viral, but if you put all those people in a room, it's so many. So grateful to have each and every single person that follows me. I also started my YouTube channel, clearly. If you're watching this, duh. Hi, love you. I just started that a few months ago. I posted one video, took like a couple months off, and then I was like, we should really start doing that again because I really like yapping and doing long form content as opposed to short form, which is TikTok and Instagram. In tandem with starting content creation, I got the luxury of working with quite a few music festival / rave clothing companies this year, which is incredible. If you know anything about raving, the clothes get really expensive, okay? So I'm very blessed to have worked with people like Doubles Walking, iHeart Raves, just general companies like that, Rave Beetle, so many. I am so lucky to have been chosen to work and represent those brands. And hopefully I get to work with them more in 2026 because I love rave fashion. And I love showcasing brands, especially the smaller ones that I get to showcase. I love a good small business, and you should too. Another exciting thing that has to go in hand with content creation is I got sent to pretty much every single festival I did this year for free 99. Music festival tickets are not cheap, so I am so grateful, like lifetimes grateful to have been sent to most of them as a content creator / job. I am so appreciative, like you have no idea. I've literally cried of gratitude for the opportunities that I've received this year. 19-year-old me, 18, 17, 16 is screaming with joy on the inside, like you have no idea. Like, I love each and every person / company / brand that has sent me things, sent me to festivals, and just believed in me in general and worked with me, especially as a micro content creator. I love you so much. I love you so much. You made my year. I also created such a good little community. I have a little Rave Girlies group chat over on Instagram that I run. I'm the admin. There's like 90 something girls in there. And it's just such a good time. We just talk about everything. We hype each other's content up. We vent. You know, we just have a good girly time. And that's what I really wanted to achieve with doing social media. I wanted to create just a really good community of like-minded women like myself to just have a little army, because girlhood is important, community is important. In today's age of feeling individualistic and isolated, community is so important. Also, outside of my online community, I created a really nice small little community of friends here in Texas. For those of you who don't know, I have moved pretty much every single year to different states / cities since I turned 18. I came from California a little over 2 years ago now, and for the first year that I lived here, I would just cry all the time that I wanted friends. I wanted community. I missed my dearest friends in Chicago and in the Bay Area, which were two of my homes spiritually, places that I felt like I just belonged. And I just prayed about it and manifested so hard. Also, I'm using the She Glam blush in the shade Love Cake. Super cute. Love this. Especially for the price point, you can't really beat that. Yeah, I have three really good friends. I'm just so lucky to have finally found a group of people where I feel like I can be myself and that I belong and that I'm loved and safe, you know? That's kind of hard to come by sometimes. Going in with this ancient Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, okay? I don't want to talk about it. I refuse to get rid of this. It's not over until it's empty, right? Like, it doesn't expire until it's empty. I got this, I think, my sophomore year of high school. Over 10 years ago. Anyways, moving on. I committed to the gym this year. I did have some months where I was a little wishy-washy, but I did start at the beginning of the year. My upper body strength is like non-existent and really shameful. And I just wanted to kind of tone up and get stronger. I really logged in like the past month or so. I'm currently recording a like 30-day challenge type thing for YouTube, so keep an eye out for that. It's been so cool and fun to kind of push myself and see what my body can do and test the limits of that and improve my strength. It's really good for my confidence, my mental health, you know, all that good stuff that they say it's good for. It's true. So if you don't have a gym routine, I suggest you get one, especially with winter coming up. It's just so good for you. I look forward to it every single morning. It definitely brightens my mood, and I can really tell when I haven't worked out that day because I'm a lot more tense and cranky. You're gonna see me scrub my eyes aggressively to blend this out, so just please don't judge me, okay? Everybody does things their own way. Next on the list is I went out of the country for the first time ever, and like I know that's like not like huge or anything, but it was huge for me and it was really cool. I went on a cruise for two of my dearest friends in the entire world's 30th birthday. They have a birthday a week apart in June, so we decided to go on a cruise together. It was a lot of fun. We stopped in two different places in Mexico. So now I am planning other out-of-country trips that are not cruises because I think I would really enjoy exploring more. The only downside of the cruise is like you have to stay within the vicinity of the port or else you're gonna get left. And nobody wants that. I want to get really raw for a second. So I have struggled with mental health pretty much my entire life. A lot of my teenage years and early adolescence was me being really anxious and depressed and having just super low self-worth and self-confidence and not really caring if I see the next day or not, or planning to the future because I didn't plan to have the future past a certain age. So for one, being 26 is such a blessing because I just didn't really plan to be here that long. With that being said, this year has been the best year of my life in every conceivable way mentally. I have not had a single depression episode for like no reason or anything. I've had days where like I'm just like sad and like boo-hooey, whatever. I'm a Cancer, I'm a crybaby, I'm moody, whatever. But like actually like in the trenches, I haven't felt like a crap ton of anxiety. I feel a lot more comfortable with myself and staying in one place, and I'm not like scared to death of literally everything all the time. And a lot of that has to do with a lot of things that I achieved, and also I've been putting in a lot of work to be a better person mentally. I don't know if any of you can relate. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. You know, poor mental health is not an uncommon thing, but I just wanted to get real with you and share that with you guys that this year has been the best year of my life for my mental health. I am so happy to be here and I look forward to the future, which is something I never used to do. I never really made plans for the future because, like I said before, I didn't plan to have one for very long. So I'm so excited to be excited about being here. And yeah, it's really nice to just want to exist and to have confidence in yourself and to want things for yourself, you know? But I don't want to get too sappy because I will cry. We can talk more about mental health if you want, but that's pretty much, my brows are not very even anymore for some reason. Sisters, not twins, sometimes cousins. Sometimes they're cousins and not sisters too. Anywho, so I want to talk about a couple of the things that I want to achieve in the new year of 2026. I'm very excited for the new year and I have a very good feeling about it. I'm not going to share everything because I do believe that some manifestations are better left unsaid due to negative energies, monitoring spirits, and evil eye, and things like that. First thing I really want to achieve is I want to be comfortable with driving on my own. So I've been in quite a few car accidents, but like, I'm just scared to death of driving. You could kill or be killed at any given moment. You're driving a huge machine, and it's not necessarily the driving that scares me, it's everybody else around me. I can't control everybody else around me and make sure that they're doing everything by law and safely, you know? So it freaks me out. Plus, I'm in Texas. Everybody here drives so viciously that like, it scares me. The next thing is I want to reach my fitness goals. I don't necessarily have like a number on the scale I want to achieve. I don't look at scales anymore hardly because I have grown up with like severe body dysmorphia issues, and seeing the number is a little triggering. But I have measurements I want to achieve, and I am consistently on track to achieving them, okay? And I'm really proud of that. Because I'm somebody who loses steam when I start things pretty easily if I don't see results, like within a week. But I want it so bad, so we're making it happen. I want to reach 10K followers on Instagram and TikTok, and I would like to reach about 5K by the end of 2026 here on YouTube. How I'm gonna do that? How I'm gonna do that, I have no idea, but I have faith that I can do it. And you all are gonna help me. I just really want to continue to build my community and grow and create content and make new friends. I would also really like to get good enough at my LED flow fans to flow professionally at like a show or music festival or several, in the crowd or on a stage, like do it as a job. I have really found a love for my flow fans. I think they're amazing. I am obsessed with them. I need new ones because mine suck, but when that happens, I want that so bad. I love to perform, I love to entertain, and I love my flow fans. So I just think that could be such a fun little path for me to venture down on. I'm not really sure how to get started on that. I post occasionally my flow. If any of you have any tips on how to get that goal achieved, let me know. Because again, I just don't know. Okay, so this eye is applying so much better than this eye. Like, this is a clumsy mess. Anyways, I don't love this mascara. The gold, like the OG gold telescopic, is way better. This wand is just awkward. Here, let me show you. Let me do the little influencer. Yeah, look at that. It's so weird. Anyways, moving on. I take a shot every time I say anyways. Eventually, I do think I would really like to maybe create my own like rave clothing / apparel brand. That's just kind of like I'm not necessarily gonna call it a pipe dream, but it's not like high priority, you know? It's something that I would like to do or try at least, but it's not like something that I would have to be really inspired to do it. But the idea is there and like the interest is there. I don't know how else to describe that to y'all. It just isn't high on the list of priorities. And if you see me making a funny face putting on my mascara, no, you didn't. Leave me alone. There are a few festivals that I would really like to attend this year, specifically with collective agencies like the Festival Babes or CFM, which is Lightning in a Bottle in Shambhala. Shambhala is like right after my birthday. It is the one fest that is at the highest like even above Tomorrowland, at the top of my list of festivals that I really want to experience. I just feel like I would really, really love that so much. So I'm gonna keep manifesting that. If it happens, amazing. It'll happen. Actually, I'm not even gonna say if. It'll happen. The rest of the things are kind of personal, so I am gonna skip over those. But overall, I have a really, really good feeling about 2026 as a year, and I will be manifesting happiness and accomplishment and growth for every single person. I'm not putting on lashes today. I'm sitting at home, okay? I had a really good year this year. I hope all of you did too. I will be manifesting an even better 2026 for all of us. And I would really love to hear any of your hardships or accomplishments down in the comments below. And hopefully we just continue to grow our little alien community together. And I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.